Hello people, this is Dragonfly with a basic redstone tutorial for T flip-flop. I do not know the way you can do it without pistons. Now I'm very quickly creating one for your viewing pleasure without explaining anything, because I do not start videos prepared. You should know that by now. And I am making this. Okay, this is a T flip-flop. And no. This is how you could easily make a trap, except you'd have to have the redstone signal underground and a bunch of other stuff. But if you step on it, it'll activate. Let me step on it again. It takes a second for it to realize, or at least that it does on my computer. There are probably other, bigger, better ways. And now I'm a build 2 right next to each other. What am I doing? Why would I know? The only thing I'm doing right now is ruining my video. Like always. Anyhow. And this is input, will be that one's output. This one's output, that one's input. No, not really. Just watch the possibilities of a single T flip-flop. This would not do anything at all. What? You see, that is why something that any beginner like me would do. So, what we are probably going to try to attempt to do is to make a simple trap. Now, I'm going to pause this and build a giant building. Okay, sorry, Bandicam crashed for a second. It went non-responsive, but oh my gosh, why can't I fly? Okay, you invited your friend over to your Indiana Jones hut to test if he could survive. He walked straight through. Why is this? Well, you don't have any redstone set up. I know, right? You have to actually have redstone for stuff to magically work. And I like sandstone because the giant castle building over there is made out of sandstone. Deal with it. Ironically, the floor is not made of sand. So it's a sand mansion made before there was sand. Whoa, a piston got powered by a source and destroyed its own source. Anyhow, what I want to do is make an Indiana Jones hut. How am I going to do that? With redstone, of course. Output has to be on the other side and over here. So, the piston's power is blocking the way. Well, now how are we going to do the input? I don't know. If I do put the input, it'll look so ugly. Make it look smaller on the inside than on the outside, because your walls, the inside of your walls, are coated with redstone. That happens to me a lot. I'm just gonna do a simple redstone thing. No problem. My walls end up being 10 feet thick, and the outside is 100 blocks long. The inside is only a few. By now we should be underneath. Oh, 1 block passed. So that's great. At least we know where it is. Oh my gosh, Minecraft is lagging. And I need to update Optifine. Optifine, not Optifine. Okay, Okay, here we go. We have to use a repeater or else the redstone signal will not work. Do you think this video would make a good how to make an Indiana Jones tower thing? And this is directly underneath. All you need to do is grab this and that and put it the other direction. Yeah, I always get confused on that, but I notice it when I do, because that's an input. Inputs have to go towards what it's inputting to. Now, I don't even know which one that is. Yeah, it was one of those. Did you hear the pistons? I sure did. And now that's being powered. And now what we want to be powered are these dispensers. But not only once, not only twice, not only 15,000 times, infinitely. All the stuff that's in it will be shot out infinitely. And what do we want shot out? Fire charges. Now this is the part I always goof up on, because I'm not the best with, and listen to this, infinite repeaters. No, that's not a new block in Minecraft you never heard of. It's a system that looks sort of like, ignore that, ignore all of that, looks sort of like, well, my pause button is like broken, like this. Now you might be like, that doesn't look like any repeater I've ever seen, because I made this. This is the input area that comes from a source, a T flip-flop, and when that turns on, this will turn off, causing an infinite repeater. Now, I'm going to build this myself and explain how it works. If my Bandicam ever likes pausing, and this, Peoples, is the interchangeable infinite repeater. Now, where's the output? Anywhere. That's the thing I love about this. You could output it to anywhere. Now, if you want these to be, you cannot use repeaters, like actual repeaters, or else it won't be an infinite loop. You'll have to make quite a bit of these if you want it to work, period. So now, what? Wait, what? I think I messed up. It shouldn't shoot, actually. It won't. I'll have to make more of these. But it should be relatively easy. Watch. And all you have to do is... Huh? Oh yeah, I stepped on that. All you have to do is have one T flip-flop and have a constant signal. And now you could use repeaters on this, since this isn't going to be infinite looping. And now, once I recreate another looper, I'll unpause, if Bandicam likes pausing. Testing. And if you want to know how to make them, it's really simple. Now I could do it like boom, chakalaka. Except I'll have to move some of this redstone from the example. Now all you do is take that, put a torch. Now you go 2 forward, 2 to the side, or 3 actually, 1 to connect them, straight forward again. You place a block here, any type of block, as long as it can transmute redstone signal. Oh, no, fail. I went one too far on that. That. This should work and be an infinite loop. Now all you have to do is... the funny thing. Make this work on every single pressure plate, or else your Indiana Jones thing will be an Indiana fail. An Indiana fail. the next part, connecting the rest, which should be really, really easy. Hey, this is like farther than I ever thought I'd go on a redstone tutorial. As you could see, this isn't loving my redstone signal. It doesn't have a strong string. But it will. Trust me, it will. Now, all we have to do now, fill this up with some fire charges. And for the first side, we have a basic infinite looper. That's what I call it. And now, if we step on these, it should start spamming. What just happened? And I failed badly. That's not even doing anything. Well, that one's doing something. It's doing lots of something. Oh, I suck at these redstone tutorials. The middle one isn't doing anything, because I probably did something wrong on it. It's probably the output, actually. See? Indiana Jones. I hope you like this Indiana Jones tutorial. And these probably ran out. They ran out. You just do the same thing for this side on this side, and hopefully you like it. This is my Indiana Jones hut. If I had more stuff to shoot, it would shoot. Oh yeah, and some fun stuff to do. It's reset by now, and just put a mob, spawn an egg in there, and watch this. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a good enough redstone tutorial, I think. Hope you like it, and goodbye.